You've sat in your car in the driveway. The engine is off, but your hands are still wrapped around the steering wheel. Your shoulders ache, your feet throb, and your mind feels like a browser with 50 frozen tabs. You clocked out at 6 p.m., but work didn't really end there. It followed you home in the form of unpaid bills, due dates, and quiet dread. Then your phone buzzes. A bank notification. Your balance is $64, and rent is due in 3 days. This is the exhaustion trap. It's not loud or dramatic, it's heavy, constant, and invisible to people who have never lived inside it. You've been told the solution is simple. Work harder, pick up a side hustle, drive, deliver, freelance, grind. On paper, it sounds reasonable. If you make $15 an hour and work 40 hours a week, that's about $600 before taxes. After rent, utilities, food, and transportation, maybe $100 is left. That's your margin. So you're told to add more hours. 2 more hours delivering food should mean $30, right? But that math ignores reality. Gas, car wear, and your already drained body shrink that $30 fast. What you're really trading isn't time, it's energy you don't have. And energy is not infinite. When you're exhausted, mistakes creep in. Missed turns, late deliveries, slower reactions. One bad day can wipe out the extra money you worked for, sometimes more. The cruel part is how this gets framed. If you're struggling, it's treated like a personal failure, as if you're lazy, as if the problem is effort. But this isn't about character, it's about fuel. Trying to build stability on an empty tank is like trying to drive across the country on fumes. Eventually, something breaks. The economy quietly depends on this. Tired people don't compare shops. They don't negotiate bills. They don't plan. They survive. And survival is expensive. Convenience fees, overdrafts, fast food, quick loans, all feed on exhaustion. That's the hidden tax no one talks about. Before talking about making more money, you have to understand this truth. When your battery is flashing red, more hustle is not a solution. It's a risk. And if you don't see the trap, you'll keep blaming yourself for a system designed to keep you tired. Once you see the exhaustion trap, the next step is understanding the math behind it. Not the clean math people post online, but the real math of low-income life. This is a math of subtraction, not addition. You don't start each day with unlimited capacity. You start with a full tank, and work drains it hour by hour. By the time you get home, you're often running on 5% battery. Most financial advice ignores this. It treats income like a faucet you can just turn up. Add more hours, add more money. But when your energy is already depleted, every extra dollar has a hidden cost. A 10-hour weekend shift might pay $150 on paper. In reality, subtract gas, transportation, meals, and physical strain, and your real hourly rate drops closer to $10. If that exhaustion makes you less sharp on Monday, you risk mistakes at your main job, missed opportunities, or lost tips. That extra money quietly leaks away. Then there are the traps disguised as necessities: overdraft fees, buy now, pay later plans, short-term loans marketed as quick fixes. Borrow $200 to get through the week, and with fees or high interest, you might pay back $240. That $40 isn't just money lost, it's stress, mental bandwidth, and future energy stolen. And once that cycle starts, it repeats monthly, pulling you deeper while looking harmless on the surface. This is why hustle culture advice fails people who are already exhausted. It focuses on total income instead of margin. If you make an extra $200 a month but spend $300 more on convenience because you're too tired to function, you are moving backward. The system wins when you're too drained to notice. Here's the uncomfortable truth. Exhaustion lowers your defenses. When you're tired, you pay more for everything.
You miss deadlines. You accept bad terms. You stop asking, is this worth it? And start asking, can I survive until Friday? That's not a weakness. It's biology meeting economics. The real cost of being tired isn't just physical pain or burnout. It's invisible. When all your energy goes to survival, you stop looking ahead. You stop planning. You stop seeing leverage. And that's exactly where the system wants you. Productive enough to keep going, but too exhausted to change the rules. If exhaustion drains your tank, the goal isn't more hustle, it's smarter leverage. Think of your life like an old factory. Even when the machines are off, the building still holds value. Your time, your space, your existing resources, they all have untapped potential. The key is maximizing your energy to dollar ratio. Prioritize tasks that earn or save money without draining your battery. Start small. Look around your home. Every unused item is frozen money and wasted energy, time spent cleaning, moving, or worrying. Selling one item a week on a local marketplace isn't building a business, it's reclaiming resources. Next, tackle hidden fees. Automatic bill payments prevent late charges. Negotiating a phone or internet plan may net $20 to $50 monthly without costing energy.
Small wins like this stack quietly over time, unlike extra shifts that leave you exhausted. Cash flow timing matters too. A $50 buffer can prevent a $35 overdraft fee. Paying bills strategically, using earned perks, or scheduling side tasks when your energy peaks lets you capture real value without paying in fatigue. Even modest gains, $30 saved weekly or $50 added monthly, compound into noticeable freedom. Unlike side hustles that cost more than they return when you're tired, these wins don't take a toll on your health.
Another overlooked strategy, monetize idle time or data. Apps exist that give you small payments for data your habits already generate, a literal data dividend. High retention income doesn't require a second job. It requires reclaiming value from what you already have, efficiently and safely. The common thread is that your energy and time are currencies as real as cash. Any plan ignoring them is a trap disguised as progress. Protect them, and you gain clarity, control, and sustainable growth. Fatigue is expensive. Small, deliberate strategies are not glamorous, but they work. So next time you're weighing another side hustle or overtime, ask yourself, will this truly move me forward, or is it feeding the hidden costs of exhaustion? By seeing the trap, stepping aside, and making incremental adjustments, you gain more than money. You reclaim mental space, health, and control. Small wins compound, and the quiet victories add up, shifting the balance slowly but steadily. Over time, these strategic moves let you stop surviving and start planning. You aren't just making money, you're taking back your life.